we completed some introduction, some theory or whatever. Okay, so we save it with .js extension. Okay, so similar to CSS, we are going to have here also types of scripts. So however we are having types of style sheets, so here also we are having what? Types of scripts. Okay, so in this, the first one is what? Internal script. So if we write script part in our HTML file itself, okay, so whenever we are writing any JavaScript syntaxes in our HTML file itself, it is called what? Internal script. Okay, so now the file extension. Similar to internal style sheet, here also we are going to save it with what? .html extension. Okay, so whenever we are going to save any that means whenever we are going to write any JavaScript syntaxes in our HTML file, that is nothing but what? Internal. Okay, so now we need to create HTML files. So already we know so how to create a HTML file. Okay, in general, opening notepad, typing some code or something. So but here it is very simple. So here we are having that option. See, we are in some specific directory and here new file. Okay, so just click here. So new file, and here so just create a file. Name can be anything. So any name I wrote here one.internal.html. Okay, fine. So you can see the difference also. This is the text file. That's the reason icon is like this. So this is our HTML file. You can see some tag, left angle brace and right angle brace. Is it clear? Okay, fine. So let's write some code here. So I created a HTML file. So save all. So in general, you will be getting a welcome screen like this. Okay, after installing. Okay, whatever. So this is our HTML file. So writing some code. So HTML open and HTML close. Head open, head close. Title open and title close. Inside the title, whatever you want, you can write. So body open, body close. Okay. So here I want to write some JavaScript syntax in this HTML file. So if you want to write any JavaScript syntax, okay, however, in CSS style tag, same like that here, we need to write what? Script tag. So even if we save it with .html also, no problem. Whatever the JavaScript syntax you want to write, so writes inside this, okay, script tag. Okay, so now here I am going to write console.log. So console.log is if you want to display any content or any text, okay, in console, in browser console. So we can use this console.log. Okay, so here I'm going to write. So this is an internal script. So Control S to save and check the output. So if you want to check the output, go to desktop. So this is our directory. So we created HTML file, right? So from here, so right click any browser. I am preferring Google. Okay, so right click, inspect, go to console. So here we can see that. Okay. So this is an internal script. Okay. So now here I'm going to write document.write. So I will explain it later. What is this document? What is write and everything. But let's see here. So this is an internal script. Okay, so console.log means in browser console. Document.write means we can see in our browser. Okay. Okay, so this is our document.write and this is what? Console.log. So whenever we are writing any JavaScript syntaxes in our HTML file itself, so that is nothing but what? Internal script. Okay, we can write this script part in our head tag. Even we can also write in our body tag. So anywhere we can write. Okay. So let's remove from here. But best practice writing CSS as well as JavaScript inside the head section, which is completely a best practice. But even whatever we are writing some code inside the head or inside the body, we will get the output. So no issues relevant to output. Okay, fine. So whatever here, go to elements. You can see some conversion is happening. See, this is my JavaScript code. Console.log means we can see in browser console. Here, document.write. So whatever the document.write that I wrote here, so this particular script document.write syntax is converted, okay, something like this, and it is executed. So even we can also write HTML tags also. So our browser can understand HTML tags. But we need to write inside document.write. Now see, so here the final conclusion is whatever the JavaScript code that we are going to write specifically with document.write syntaxes, it is going to convert into HTML and it is going to display in our browser, whether if you write inside the head or inside the body. Okay, so see here, I wrote here. So don't bother about console.log. So that in browser console we are going to view, but document.write converted into HTML, but where it is updated inside the body. So even if you write inside the head, that script part, okay, converted into HTML and updated where? Inside the body tag, right? So the final conclusion is best practice. Okay, write always JavaScript syntaxes inside the head, even CSS also. So write all the HTML tags inside the body. Okay, even if you write your JavaScript syntaxes inside the head, after converting where it is updating inside the body part. Is it clear? Okay, fine. So now, so we need to know about what is this document.write is doing here. Okay, fine. So just a simple clarification. Document.write. Okay. See, whenever we are seeing, so whenever we are seeing any parenthesis like this, okay, not only in JavaScript, anywhere, whenever you are seeing at the end parenthesis, we used to call this one as what? Method. So we are going to call simply what? Method. Okay. So the purpose of this document.write method is used to write content directly to the HTML document. So if you want to write any content directly to the HTML document, see, for example, see, this area we are calling as what? Doc. This area, this white color area we are calling as what? Document. In general, in this document, we are going to display what? All the HTML part. Is it clear, right? Okay, fine. So here we need to know one small difference also. window and document. So these concepts looks like simple, but very, very important. So here I am going to discuss about what is window. Already we know what is document. So observe carefully. So entire browser in the sense it includes this title, this address bar, and this white color area. So entire browser we are calling as what? Window. So entire browser we are calling as what? Window. So what is document? Document means, okay, see, entire browser means title, address, this content, everything. Okay, document means particular part in the window. So especially this area we are calling what? So I think you got some clarification about, yeah. So what is this internal script? What exactly? Okay, the code is doing here. So that means converting into HTML and it is updating in our browser. And even we understood what is document and what is, okay. So here I said a method. Actually, method, we are having a specific definition, technical definition, but right now, a general definition. So method is like a verb which performs some work or some action. Okay. So method is going to help us to do some work. So right now, what exactly this write method is doing? It is writing content in our browser. Is it clear? So write is a method. It's something like a verb which performs some action, some work. Okay. So what exactly this write method is doing here? It is going to do some work, nothing but displaying or writing some content in our browser. Okay. So I think finally you got some clarification about document, window, and even what is method.